Hey guys, it's Trigger Happy, and I'm hosting today's video. Today we're going to see some magic romance anime. But before we go further, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. So without further ado, let's get started. Coming at number 10 on the list, we have Dragon Crisis. This anime has only been subbed, premiered in January 2011, having 12 episodes, and the genres are action, magic, romance, school, seinen, and supernatural. In this anime, a normal high school boy, Kisaragi Ryuji's peaceful life is turned into an adventure by the return of his second cousin, Eriko. Ryuji and Eriko seize a relic box from a black broker. In the box, they find a red dragon girl, Rose. In order to protect Rose from the black organization, Ryuji decides to fight using his power as a relic handler. Coming at number 9 on the list, we have Iraduku, The World in Colors. This anime has only been subbed, premiered at October 2018, having 13 episodes, and the genres are drama, magic, romance, and school.
湯音さを夢にてたどれ懐かしき記憶どう素敵でしょう自然の力を閉じ込めて体をほんのちょっと浮かせる魔法勝ち引くをもっとはっきり
In this anime, despite the kaleidoscopic magic ingrained in everyday life, Hitomi Toshikirosho's monochrome world is deprived of emotion and feeling. On a night as black and white as any other, amidst the fireworks spreading across the sky, Hitomi's grandmother, Kohaku, conjures a spell, for which she has been harnessing the moon's light for 60 years, to send Hitomi back in time to the year 2018, when Kohaku was in high school. Hitomi's mission seems unclear, but her grandmother assures her that she will know when she gets there. Coming at number 8 on the list, we have Shuffle. This anime has been dubbed, premiered in July 2005, having 24 episodes, and the genres are harem, comedy, drama, magic, romance, ecchi, fantasy, school, and seinen.
Excuse me, miss, have you seen Rin Tsuchimi?
No one here but me. Hey, you can come out now. Hey, you didn't pick up my skirt. Or did you?
Huh? No, not even a little bit.
In this anime, in present times, gods and demons coexist together with humans after the door between each of these worlds has opened. Tachusumi, Rin, is a normal young high school student attending Verbena Academy, spending his days living peacefully with his childhood friend Cade. Unexpectedly, one day, the king of gods, the king of demons, and their families move in to be Rin's next door neighbors. Apparently the daughter of the gods, Sia, and the daughter of the demons, Narine, are both deeply in love with Rin, after having met him in the past. Coming at number 7 on the list, we have D and Angel. This anime has been dubbed, premiered in April 2003, having 26 episodes, and the genres are action, comedy, magic, romance, fantasy, school, and shoujo.
食いしん坊なんだからもう
In this anime, Daisuke Niwa is a clumsy, block-headed, and wimpy middle school student who has few redeeming qualities. On his 14th birthday, he finally decides to confess his love to his longtime crush, Risa Harada, but is rejected. However, Daisuke finds himself transforming into Dark Musi, the infamous phantom thief, whenever his mind is set on Risa. Though Daisuke is unaware of the strange heritage, his mother is certainly not. Since before the boy was born, his mother had been planning for him to steal valuable works of art and let the name of the elusive art thief be known. With doubts and confusion constantly clouding his mind, Daisuke finds himself struggling in his relationships with classmates and family. Coming at number 6 on the list, we have Earl and Fairy. This anime has only been subbed, premiered in September 2008, having 12 episodes, and the genres are adventure, historical, magic, romance, fantasy, and shoujo.
失礼するわ
そう言わずにせっかくだから君のことを考えていたところだったんだ思いが通じたのかなところでリディア忘れ物って何
In this anime, in the 19th century, we find Lydia Carleton living in Scotland, making a living as a fairy doctor. She is one of those rare humans who can see and communicate with fairies, but no one believes her. However, Edgar is in need of someone with a vast knowledge of fairy lore, and Lydia is just that person. After rescuing her, he becomes her employer. But there are many secrets and emotions that seem to follow Edgar, who claims to be the Blue Knight's Earl. Coming on number 5 on the list, we have Majimoju Ririmo. This anime has only been subbed, premiered at July 2014, having 12 episodes, and the genres are comedy, magic, ecchi, fantasy, school, and shonen.
お茶入れたかな。
もういいだろう。出てってくれよ。
In this anime, after an unfortunate accident, completely normal heterosexual high school student Koto Shibaki is branded as a school pervert, with girls avoiding Koto like the plague. Truly the young man's worst nightmare has come to fruition. One day in the library, he stumbles upon a peculiar book, said to possess the power to summon witches. Partly out of desperation, partly out of boredom, Koto decides to play along with the joke of the book, until an apprentice witch going by the name of Ririmo Majiruka appears before him. In an unusual turn of events, Koto ends up helping Ririmo with some general ritual tasks in exchange for his soul being spared. Coming at number 4 on the list, we have Grand Blue Fantasy, the animation. This anime has been dubbed, premiered April 2017, having 25 episodes, and the genres are adventure and fantasy.
カタリナはモフモフな動物さんとか可愛いものとか大好きだもんね。
たまらないな。
In this anime, this is a world of the skies, where many islands drift in the sky. A boy named Gran and a talking winged lizard named Vryn lived in Zinkinstel, an island which yields mysteries. One day, they come across a girl named Lyria. Lyria had escaped from the Aristi Empire, a military government that is trying to rule over this world using powerful military prowess. In order to escape from the Empire, Gran and Lyria head out into the vast skies, holding the letter Gran's father left behind, which said, "I will be waiting at Estalucia, Island of the Stars." Coming number 3 on the list, we have Sorceress Stabber Orphan. This anime has been subbed, premiered at January 2020, having 13 episodes, and the genres are action, adventure, drama, magic, martial arts, and fantasy.
しねえよ。
じゃあ今日は修理屋さんなの？
我はイエス。社用の召喚。
今のどういう意味？
深い意味は。
In this anime, in a world of magic and monsters, Cralenciolo Fenrandi and his foster sister Azelia Kate Sith were once promising students of sorcery, prodigies at the famous Tower of Fangs, but an experiment gone horribly wrong warps Azelia's appearance, trapping her in the form of a dragon. Elders at the tower, more interested in preserving their reputation rather than their students' lives, drive off the transformed Azelia and cover up the incident. Outraged, Cralenciolo strikes out on his own, taking the new name of Orphan and vowing to return Azelia to her normal state. 5 years later, Orphan's quest has stalled. A chance encounter brings him face to face with Azelia again, but he still has no way to restore her body. And, with a hostile group of sorcerers hunting her down, he may be running out of time. The past and present collide as Orphan tries to find how to save Azelia from their former teachers and friends. Coming at number 2 on the list, we have Inuyasha. This anime has been dubbed, premiered October 2000, having 193 episodes, and the genres are action, adventure, comedy, historical, demons, supernatural, magic, romance, fantasy, and shonen.
坊主のくせしておまけに善人面してやがるから始末に追えねえ。なんだよカゴメ。
このお姫様今にも動き出しそうで。
In this anime, based on the Shogakukan Award-winning manga of the same name, Inuyasha follows Kagome Higurashi, a 15-year-old girl whose normal life ends when a demon drags her into a cursed well on the grounds of her family's Shinto shrine. Instead of hitting the bottom of the well, Kagome ends up 500 years in the past, during Japan's violent Sengoku period, with the demon's true target, a wish-granting jewel called the Shikon Jewel, reborn inside of her. After a battle with a revived demon, incidentally causes the sacred jewel to shatter. Kagome enlists the help of a young hybrid dog demon human named Inuyasha to help her collect the shards to prevent them from falling into the wrong hands. Joining Kagome and Inuyasha on their quest are the orphan fox demon Shippo, the intelligent monk Miruku, and the lethal demon slayer Sango. Finally, coming at number 1 on the list, we have The Irregular at Magic High School Visitor Arc. This anime has been dubbed, premiered at October 2020, will be having 13 episodes, and the genres are action, sci-fi, supernatural, magic, romance, and school.
奏者を捕捉した場合は追跡にとどめ、私が直接対処します。
この方が楽ですね。
何をしているのですか？
いや、これは。
In this anime, Shiba Miyuki's classmate Kitayama Shizuku is on her way to study abroad. For magicians, this is normally impossible, since allowing the genes of someone who can use magic outside their own country's borders is tantamount to giving up national secrets. But it's allowed to happen in one-case exchange programs. And that's how Engineer Kodo Shields has arrived in Japan from the USNA to study at First High. Around the time Lena arrived in Japan, magicians began being attacked by a mysterious being who leaves his victims drained of blood. Will Tatsuya be able to discover the identity of this vampire?